We are continuing to track Hurricane Ian, set to make its final landfall this afternoon right around Georgetown, South Carolina. But the Carolinas, both North and South Carolina, into parts of Georgia, have been feeling the impact since yesterday. Those really heavy downpours in the outer convective bands. A few tornado warnings have already been issued as well, in addition to that damaging wind and storm surge. So Ian expected to make landfall throughout the afternoon as a Category 1 hurricane, winds sustained at 85 miles per hour. And then once it moves on shore, it will weaken very quickly, and we'll continue to see the remnants of Ian move into our area. You can see just how massive this storm is. The farthest rain already moving into parts of southern Maryland and parts of central Virginia. So let's show you the latest National Hurricane Center track. With the 11 a.m. advisory, it did scoot even farther to the north, which is good news for Charleston, but of course increases the storm surge threat for parts of northern South Carolina and all the way into North Carolina as we head throughout the day as well. Even into the weekend, there will be a flood threat. So by this evening, say 8 p.m., Ian is onshore and weakening rapidly. We'll be talking about post-tropical Ian as we head throughout the evening hours, and by tomorrow morning, Ian pushing really quickly to the north, already in western North Carolina and in southwestern Virginia as early as tomorrow night. And our focus will shift to some really heavy rain and some gusty wind closer to home. But in the meantime, the hurricane warning continues for coastal South Carolina, where they've been dealing with those hurricane conditions all day today. We even have a hurricane watch now in effect for far southern North Carolina. Everywhere you see shaded there in yellow is where we have a tropical storm warning in effect. Those tropical storm impacts will extend far inland even as Ian continues to weaken. So as far as the storm surge threat goes, still expecting about 4 to 7 feet of storm surge from Charleston and points north. And keep in mind, this is a part of the country known as the low country because it sits at and even in some cases below sea level. So that is a really significant storm surge where we see Ian moving onshore. Of course, the farther north and south you go, the lesser the storm surge, but still expecting storm surge of 4 to 6 feet through parts of Georgia and 3 to 5 feet. And the farther north you go into North Carolina, 2 to 4 feet. So we'll be watching the storm surge concerns really carefully as we head throughout the afternoon and evening. And closer to home, we have a little bit of a flood threat ourselves. We do have a coastal flood warning in effect for St. Mary's County as we head into the weekend. Coastal flood advisories in effect everywhere you see shaded there in that light green. That's because we have a really strong onshore flow this weekend. So wind coming in from the north and east going to help push water onto land. Where that warning is in effect is where we could see up to a foot of inundation. So if you live in the area, if you have loved ones in the area or any property, keep in mind that we could see some minor flooding as we head throughout the weekend all the way into Sunday morning. The biggest threat is going to be right around high tide when that water is already so high. You get that extra push from the wind. Could see some minor coastal flooding. And then, of course, the usual spots in and around D.C. We also have a wind advisory in effect for Calvert and St. Mary's County, where we could see winds gusting up to 50 miles per hour. That wind advisory extends into the mountains and far southwestern Virginia and West Virginia as well as we head through Saturday morning. The strongest wind really starts to pick up tonight and continues into tomorrow morning. So let's take you hour by hour using Futurecast and talk about when the heaviest of the rain arrives for us. We'll continue to see the showers develop throughout the afternoon. By 5 o'clock this evening, if you're in southern Maryland or central Virginia, you already see some of the heavier rain picking up. But for most of the DMV, it's right around 7, 8 o'clock when the rain starts to come down a little bit heavier, moderate to heavy downpours as we head through the Friday evening hours. This will impact Friday night football games, any outdoor plans you have tonight. You need the rain gear. It is going to be quite wet for a period of time. If we were to see flooding concerns from rain, it would be tonight. Most of the heavy rain starts to let up around 2, 3 o'clock tomorrow morning. And I think by the time you wake up on Saturday morning, unless you're up really early, most of the heavy rain is out of here. We'll just see off and on showers throughout the day on Saturday, breezy conditions and really cool temperatures as well. Temperatures topping off in the mid 60s for Saturday, low 60s on Sunday. This is right around lunchtime on Saturday. Still just dealing with nuisance rain from time to time. Any outdoor plans, take the rain gear just to be safe. You won't need it for much of the day. We really can't pinpoint when these showers will roll through, but we will see off and on showers throughout the day on Saturday. Sunday looking a little bit wetter right now. I think we'll see some steadier rain pick up after lunchtime. This is right around 12:30 in the afternoon, and a similar story as we head throughout the afternoon and evening hours as well. The good news is Monday and Tuesday are trending a little bit drier with the showers pretty much a lock for Monday morning, but clearing out throughout the afternoon. Tuesday, we could end up rain-free, but we'll be keeping a close eye on it. And overall, we're not talking about enough rain to cause any flooding. We talk much more about how much rain you can expect in our main web article, so feel free to check that out for all of the details for this weekend. In the meantime, we'll be continuing to track Hurricane Ian and its impending landfall later this afternoon.